Hello, St. Louis. I'm Dan Paris, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Some of you may remember last year when Joy and I interviewed Dan Paris, who was one of the three gentlemen who were involved with the documentary at the time called Give a Damn, which became What Matters.
Yes,
Correct.
What Matters.
And at the time, Dan had mentioned they were working on another documentary.
Yeah, but Dave was the one, if you saw that movie, he was the good-natured one that went the distance with his just so good attitude. And I'll tell you what, that's a way to carry through life. And now you're doing this other thing that's super serious, and you're doing such a good thing. He's a do-gooder on top of having a good attitude.
Well, this is it. Now, this one is done. It's called When the Saints, and tell us about it, David.
Yeah, it's a nonprofit organization started a little under 3 years ago, and pretty much we started working toward building a safe home for girls who have been sex trafficked, sexually abused, forced into prostitution in Southeast Africa.
You came into during the first filming of What Matters.
We did encounter it in Africa. I had heard about the injustice and had been learning a little bit about it, but I'd obviously never seen it in the world before.
And this was your thing then. This was your baby. You picked up on this and you pushed this forward, and this is your creation basically here in St. Louis. Is that right?
Correct. When I felt led to go to Malawi to start this ministry, I thought, man, this is, predominantly Christian. It's 79% Christian. It's also, when it was the fourth poorest country in the world, it was ranked the third most joyful and friendly country in the world.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. And so I thought,
poor people are happy people usually. Really, they don't have to worry about, mortgages and everything.
There's the next documentary.
Yes, exactly.
And you're working with Dan Paris on this.
Correct. We hired Speak Up Productions, and this is their second feature-length documentary that they're making, When the Saints.
The stuff you guys have done.
So does this actually
blows me away. It really is.
It's here in St. Louis? I mean, is this I guess so. You're building this.
Yeah,
right
well,
here.
our nonprofit is based in the U.S., but we're starting an NGO in Malawi, and so mostly what we do here is just a lot of fundraising, a lot of awareness raising, but then our programs are run in Africa.
But you're also launching a tour right out of St. Louis this week.
Correct.
Tell us about that.
This next Sunday on Father's Day at 7 p.m., Missouri Baptist University in their chapel, we're actually having our debut screening of this documentary, When the Saints.
And this is free to the public, right?
It is free to the public.
And what is the idea of doing it at a Baptist chapel?
Well, as a nonprofit that is a ministry, we're open to interdenominational partnership.
But why not a theater? Is what I mean.
Oh yeah, we were going to run a theater, but it was 4 times the price.
It is true too. But don't you also think that you're more likely to get the support you need from the Christian organizations and the churches in doing this? Now, the whole tour across the country, how many cities?
Yeah, we're going through 27 cities, 20 states. It's over a 2.5-month period of time. And so, if you guys go to When the Saints, so WHEN, WhenTheSaintsFilm.com, there's a trailer for this documentary. There's a map of all the cities we're going through, and then the dates that will be in those cities. And we actually have a lot of those dates still open. We're still planning our tour.
Good. Yeah. By the way, congratulations on your Kickstarter, which I think ends today, doesn't it?
It does, tonight at 9 o'clock.
You exceeded your...
we're over. We set a stretch goal for $12,300. We made our goal of $9,600, but
at $12,000 now.
That's
wow,
wonderful.
Very good. Let's talk about documentaries as weapons. Or tools, if you prefer. How much does this documentary help you with your cause?
We definitely don't want it just to be seen as this fundraising tool. And so our primary focus is actually just raising awareness. We have this really interesting message in this documentary, and it's that trafficking, the battle against trafficking, is not only in other countries, and it's not even just in, there's this new wave of, wow, it's happening inside of America, maybe in your cities, in your communities, holy cow. But we actually believe that it's a lot closer to us than that. We believe that sexual exploitation, human trafficking is actually happening inside of each of our hearts, on an emotional level. So when we try to find our identity in the members of the opposite sex, we actually exploit them, and we're trying to take something from them. We're trying to get our validation, we're trying to get our sense of masculinity, our sense of beauty, whatever it might be, and we're literally exploiting them on an emotional level.
It's a documentary. It's called When the Saints with Dan Paris and David Paterka. And it shows this Sunday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
It's free to the public at Missouri Baptist University and the Pillsbury Chapel on campus. If you can make it, go see it. And check out their website. Again, it's WhenTheSaintsFilm.com.
Correct.
Thank you, David.
You're very welcome. Thank you.